Today on D&D Academia, we discuss the uncommon, wondrous magic item, the Lantern of Revealing. This item can be found in the Dungeon Master's Guide. While lit, this hooded lantern burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil, shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. Invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they are in the lantern's bright light. You can use an action to lower the hood, reducing the light to dim light in a 5-foot radius. The lantern does not require attunement, so that means once it is lit, it does not need to be held for it to work. Now, do make sure to understand the clarification here. Invisible creatures and things can be seen, not enemies that are hiding or things that are ethereal, and no ability to see through shape-shifting. Now, going back to the point about a hidden enemy. I myself might allow a perception check at advantage to see someone or something hiding when using the lantern. Also, do keep in mind it doesn't break invisibility, so you can see the creature or item when it is in the light, but they are still invisible once out of the light. Since the lantern requires oil to work, you could have a story or campaign where they find one or many of these lanterns, but the oil required is a scarce resource or a very rare kind of oil. Have it take place in an underground cavern or city full of darkness, where there are invisible creatures everywhere and you can only find them with the lantern. Or even an encounter where the group finds the lantern and the oil actually attracts a large group of creatures that can turn invisible. Yes, the lantern will show the creatures, but that could be terrifying. What if your adventurers find the lantern and then discover an entire city or maze that is normally invisible and the only way they can traverse is with the lantern? Since the lantern can show things that are invisible, a paranoid player could use this to see if someone is scrying on them or if someone's using an invisible version of Mage Hand. Now that the information on the Lantern of Revealing has been revealed, perhaps it will show up in your game. Thank you for watching this episode of D&D Academia.